Yo, what's going on? What's happening? Question. Are we working just to pay bills? Real talk. And before I answer that question with my opinion, I want to say this. I don't want to hear in the comment section of this video stating that, hey man, you know, I don't know about you all, but I'm good here. The economy is good to me. I got passive income, multiple streams of income coming in. I'm not working just to pay my bills. Y'all just broke and y'all making all types of excuses. My circle, my family members, as well as my friends, we're doing good. Hats off to you. But you don't speak for the millions of Americans that's going through something. That's real talk. Because last time I checked, Americans, the average American, they work for theirs. They're not sitting on their hands. But it seems as though that these companies and corporations and our government, every time we try to get ahead, they push the goalposts further back, or the finish line, however you want to put it, however you want to say it. Just when you think that you're getting caught up, just when you think you can save $1 for the week, $1 or $2 for the week, the prices of food goes up. The price of gas goes up. Rent goes up. The price of cars goes up. Insurance goes up. So miss me with that BS about your small, minute circle that's doing good. Compare in comparison to the many millions of people that's going through something in America. Because there's more people that's working just to pay their bills than there are that work and pay their bills and have some money left over. I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that's just basically working to pay my bills. I remember there was a time, I say at least about 2 years ago, where I had extra money left over. Whether I was saving money or, you know, just extra curricular activities and shit. I had money for that. I had money to go to the movies. I had money to go to the gym, this, that, and so forth. Now I don't. I got just enough money to pay my bills. My rent is $2,000. Light bill, gas is around $200, $250. Water bill, you know what I'm saying? Around here, in my house, we like to, stay clean. So we taking 2 showers, you know, two showers, a shower, a bath per day. So the water bill is around $250 to $300. And last but not least, you know what I'm saying, the grocery bill. And you may say, hey, man, that's a lot. Yeah, it's $2,000 a month. It's just as much as the rent. Because I have children and they all stay with me. And we're vegetarians. Just about every other day, if not every day, I'm going to the grocery store. And now the people at the grocery stores that I visit, you know what I'm saying? They're used to me. They know why I'm in there. I'm going straight to the produce section. Got to get my kale, got to get my spinach, broccoli, zucchini, fruits and vegetables, all of that. I've cut out a lot of stuff. I've cut off my cell phone. I've cut out a lot of stuff in my life just so that I can be able to, you know what I'm saying, pay my bills, you know, the bills that I really need to pay, and have a little bit left over, because, you know, you never know what can happen when you have children. You got to have something nestled to the side. But I've cut out everything. Used to go to the gym, you know, motherfuckers was getting a little crazy out there in the gym anyway, but I canceled my gym membership. And I still find myself in a situation where all I'm doing is just paying bills. I don't have really no money to save. And I know some of you all are gonna say, well, you invest in stocks and bonds and you know, this and that and so forth and blah, 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 blah. Yo, that shit still catches up to you. You don't think that I didn't do that? But based on this economy, hyperinflation, inflation, and the list goes on, funflation, that shit got drained out. Straight up. And we weren't meant to do this. We weren't meant as human beings to experience working just to pay bills. Real shit. You gotta ask yourself, what is your life's purpose? I know it's not for me to pay Duke Energy, my energy provider. It's not to pay America's Home for Rent, who I have to pay rent, you know, to for this house. My life is not just to be a slave to these companies and corporations. It gets to the point, as a minority, that is. I can't speak on the behalf of other, you know, communities. But at least as a minority, as a black man, it gets to the point where you gotta go somewhere else. You know, like, take for example, when you go shopping, right? You look at Walmart, you go to Walmart. Let's say, for example, you're looking for some oil for your car, right? You know what I'm saying? First you hit up Walmart and you, oh man, shit, Walmart got it for, let's say $12.99, as an example, right? So you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go online and check and see if Target got it. You find out Target got it for $11.99. But had you not looked first to see if Target had it for $11.99, you would have paid that $12.99. Now, taking heed, it's a little bit more ways out, but it's worth the money. You know what I'm saying? To save. You may have to spend a couple cents more on gas, you know what I'm saying, to get to that Target, but it's worth the money to save. Same thing with this situation. You may have to reconsider when you're looking at a place to live at, whether you want to live in America or in another country. You got to weigh out the pros and cons, because every place is not perfect. But I do know this. If it's, let's say, South America, and I got to go, let's say, a couple of hours without lights during the day, or a couple of hours without running water during the day. If there's certain amenities that I have to dead out, you know what I'm saying? Because these amenities are only exclusive in America, not in any other country, and I gotta just deal with basic life. I'd rather do that and maintain some type of sanity, some type of peace of mind. Because when you're paying these bills, that's the only fucking thing that you got on your mind. That's real shit. I kick out around $5,000 a month, and I haven't even included gas, car insurance, car note. I haven't even included toiletries, toilet tissue, soap, shampoo, conditioner. I haven't even included when the seasons change. I got children and they grow like fucking trees. It seems as though that when one need a pair of sneakers, all of them need it. We all take supplements. Because I'm no fool. I know when I go to the local grocery store and get fresh produce and vegetables, I know that there's a chance that that shit is genetically modified or it's conventional. Either way, I'm more than sure that if I were to go to that farm to see how my food is grown, the food that I picked from the grocery store is grown, I'd probably be dissatisfied like a motherfucker. Like, why y'all putting that water in there? You're not even, that ain't even, you know, the soil is not even rich in nutrients. Like, you're prematurely plucking that out of the ground. So I know for sure, for a fact, that I'm not getting the proper nutrients from my fruits and vegetables when I shop at these grocery stores. So I make sure that I get the essential minerals that I need, the vital minerals that I need. So, you know, our family, we take magnesium, zinc, iron, vitamin B12. You know what I'm saying? I take spirulina, chlorella, maca root. I personally take, you know what I'm saying, creatine, protein. America's expensive. And you gotta realize, like, what are you actually living here for? What is the purpose? What is the point? And I know some of you all that follow me, that's real haters. You're gonna be like, man, damn, Langston can't seem to figure out in his mind where he wants to stay. First he lived in New York, then after that he came down here in North Carolina, and then from North Carolina he moved to Atlanta, then Atlanta he moved back up to North Carolina. Like, man, make up your mind. When does it get to the point where you find out that the problem's not where you live at, the problem is you? Yeah, bullshit. You can kiss my black ass. And I speak on the behalf of millions of people that's going through the same shit that I'm going through. The problem is not me. The problem is America. And how they don't give two fucks about us as Americans. Because whatever bill that is on the companies and corporations or government, it's always imposed upon the people. We gotta flip that shit. Because these companies and corporations in our government don't take any losses. So miss me with that bullshit. It used to be a time you could turn on the NBA and look at it on regular TV. Or what's kind of worse, it'd be on ESPN or TNT. Now all of a sudden you need the NBA league. Prime is about to get in the business of it. So now you got to get all of these, subscribe to all of these places just to look at certain games. And there's certain games that, like, say for example, I'm here in Charlotte. I can't get my local games here. I got to subscribe to another joint over here. This shit is ridiculous. It used to be a time where I could go, they had series on Amazon Prime, certain movies on Amazon Prime that's for free, that was for free. Now, just past week, the videos, excuse me, the series that were out and the movies that were out that were for free, now you gotta subscribe to Paramount in order to see them. So miss me with that bullshit. It seems as though that everything is going up. And the only person that's literally paying a price is us. We're paying for this shit for us dealing with the government taking our money and sending it off to Ukraine and to Israel. This shit don't make sense. We gotta flip the bill. When does it ever get to the point where Americans are able to breathe? That's real shit. And you all may say, well, you know what, man, Trump is in office and he's going to give us, you know, breathing room or whatever. Man, please, man, we should have been breathing a long time ago, man. Let's not get on this. The immigrants, how the Democratic plantation, the Democrats was giving out fucking hundreds and thousands of dollars to them. This is ridiculous. Sometimes I wish I was on Section 8. Ain't no sometimes, I wish I was on it all the time. For those that think that I'm on some Section 8, please, please, I'm dead ass serious with you. I wish that I was. I wish that I was. Straight up, give me Section 8, 9, 10, 11, give me all the sections. That's real shit. If every month I could go up to my to my landlord and pay $8 a month, sign me up. That's real shit, man. Everything costs. Everything. And it's crazy. It's not like I don't even eat out. Now, the first thing is, financially, I can't afford it. The second thing is, and it's no particular order, the second thing is I don't eat out anyway. I don't trust nobody making my fucking food. But not least, they don't even give you the servings that you used to get. You remember Five Guys with fries? I say you remember, because, like, I know y'all probably still eat there. I don't eat there anymore. I remember when I used to go to Five Guys with fries, I would get 2 large fries, and it was like a snack for us. You know what I'm saying? We'd be out and about or some shit, or we'd be on a trip, you know, coming back from Myrtle Beach or some shit like that. I mean, stop by Five Guys with fries, you know, get some fries. 2 motherfucking large fries will feed my whole family. Because you're really getting 3 large fries. You're getting 2 large fries, but then the other large fry will be in the bottom of the bag. Go to Five Guys with fries nowadays, you only just getting 2 large fries. That's it. The servings have went down. And that's all a part of shrinkflation. I know y'all tired of hearing, you know, terms like shrinkflation and funflation, but that's a reality. For those that haven't looked it up or Googled it, Google it. That's some real shit for those that haven't experienced it. Maybe you ain't paying attention when you go to the grocery store and you getting your favorite soda or cookies or some shit like that. The next time you go to the grocery store, you get your favorite cookies. Just think about that shit. Look at it. It ain't 20 in a box anymore. It's more like 15. But the price is still the same. So if they're not driving up the food prices, you know what I'm saying, for the same shit, they lessening the product. As an example, cookies. You may be paying the same price, but you ain't getting the same amount or same content. The amount that's in the box. So instead of, let's say, for example, you was paying $3.99 for some cookies and they came 20 in a box. Now, you only getting 15. Rent is going up. Nowadays, to stay in a hood for a 1-bedroom, we talking about $1,600 a month. These places in Charlotte, I look at the news and it be in Northeast Charlotte, the crime be going on in North Charlotte or whatever have you, or you know, on the east side or whatever have you, and it's like, I'm looking and they like, yo, such and such got shot and killed, and I'm looking at the neighborhoods, and these neighborhoods are not bad. You may have bad people that's running through it, but the neighborhoods are not bad. And the prices is like, come on, if I'm gonna get my house shot up, I'll be fine with paying $800 a month. But if I'm paying $2,000 a month and my house is getting shot up, and come on. This is ridiculous, man. And it's like you gotta weigh yourself, you gotta weigh out the pros and cons as far as living here or moving to another country. Because there's other options. We've been sold this bullshit far as the American dream. Now this same American dream has become our American nightmare. Straight up. Couple of weeks back, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't work. I don't go to 9 to 5 and no shit like that. Couple of weeks back, I say a couple months back, it got really hard for me. Shit, I lost some sleep. I'm normally sleeping anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. But I'm saying it was some trying times a couple months ago where I woke up in the middle of my sleep. That's how much the bills affect you. Shit, I'm gonna be real with you. You can eat healthy, you can work out, you can do all of the right shit. But if you stressed out, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. You could work out and eat healthy. I'm gonna say it again. You could work out, eat healthy, and drink water, all of that shit. If you are stressed out, that's just as bad as eating bad. That's just as bad as not exercising. Stress is the #1 killer. And my thing is, why be stressed out if you don't have to? Real shit. I'm out of here. That's my decision. I ain't gonna tell nobody, and I'm gonna tell you that too. If you decided to leave the United States, don't tell nobody. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your family. You know, you just tell them. You can tell them like how I'm telling you all. Like, I'm out of here and that's it. I ain't telling nobody how I'm moving, where I'm moving to. Just know that when you see a different backdrop, in that different backdrop, the sun is out and there's palm trees, and I got on a tank top. No, I made that move. And if I can make it, you can too. You got to go someplace where people are going to treat you better. You got to go to a place where the government is going to treat you better. But here, this ain't nothing but a corporatocracy. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. People so busy running in that gerbil wheel, they don't give a fuck. Family members, you stay, your family members stay minutes away from you and you ain't seen them in years. Your friends ain't got time to talk, y'all ain't got time to talk to one another. I knew it was over for us as a society when I had loved ones starting to text me. I'm like, God damn, pick up the phone. Well, nowadays they can't because I ain't got one. And that's another headache too. The real reason why I don't have a phone is not because I can't afford it. It's because it became a headache. Straight up. No disrespect, but my brother came and see me, you know what I'm saying, a little while back. And he had his cell phone with him. Pretty Ricky, that is. He had his cell phone with him, and he had this Apple Watch. And that shit was just going off, back to back. I'm like, yo, man, it's no way in the fuck. It's no way in the fuck I could do that. Whether it was alerts, whether it was people calling him wanting something, I'm like, man, fuck this. See, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Fuck the Balenciagos, fuck Nike, fuck all these companies and corporations. I don't care about none of that shit. The only thing I care about right now is my health and my family. That's it. I ain't into name brands and none of that. And maybe, just maybe, you know, because I know y'all gonna have jokes and all the rest of that shit in the comment section about some, man, this name but an old head. Just maybe, because I'm 50 years old. And I've outgrown that shit. And to be real with you, you should outgrow that shit too, because it don't amount to nothing. You walking around here like a walking billboard. You paid to advertise clothing lines such as Balenciaga, Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, and the list goes on. When you walk outside with a shirt that got their names written all over your chest, or on your back, on your feet, or on your pants leg, you got played. That's some crazy shit. How the fuck you gonna call yourself a boss and you paid to advertise for someone else's business? That's real shit. I'm a simple man. I got this shit right here. I got this a couple years back. You know what I'm saying? I keep good in my clothes and shit. This shit is like an American Hollister right here. See that? I cover the shit. When I go out, I cover that shit. That's my word. I don't want to take it loose, take the thing off because it may mess up this pullover. So I cover it. You ain't getting no free marketing and advertisement off of me. None. That's the reason why I wear Fruit of the Loom. And that's even a brand. But you know what? When I put the shirt on, well, this shirt right here, this ain't got no names or nothing on it. So you don't know what name brand it is. You get nothing from me. That's the problem with America. I've seen it. I've seen America suck the life out of my loved ones. And for 50 years, they got me too. Because America don't give a fuck how she gets you as long as she got you. Whether you're working 9 to 5, making that money, or being an entrepreneur, making that money, you still got to pay bills and you still got to use that US currency in order to pay the bills. Don't matter how she gets you as long as she got you. Tired of that shit. And I know some of you all are going to be like, man, well, wherever you go, you're going to have money and and this and that and so forth. But you know what? Well, first and foremost, you ain't been everywhere around the country. You don't know that around the world. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, let me tell you something. As long as I'm working closer and closer to my freedom, having more opportunity to sit down and focus on myself, then I'll do whatever it takes. That's real shit. And I know some of you all, if you all live my life, you'll be like, man, why are you complaining? Because my life is a lot more better than a lot of you all's. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning early as shit because I got to go to work. I'm not stuck in traffic. Rush hour and shit. I don't spend an hour and a half to 2 hours in traffic. I don't have to push my alarm clock because I'm getting up to go to work. No, I may be pushing my alarm clock to get up because, I got to get the children right. You know what I'm saying? Or I got to exercise or some shit like that. But for the most part, the man ain't got me. But that's not enough. I don't have enough time. I still don't have enough time to myself. Because time is money. And no matter what I say, you know what I'm saying? Far as the time that I spend to myself throughout the course of the day, I still got to make time to make that money. And if they keep on upping the rent, upping food prices and all the rest of that shit, I got to put even more time into making money. I'm tired of it. Tired of the rat race. And I'm done. I know I can take my money elsewhere and live like a king. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my peace of mind however I got to get it. Real shit. And I got examples. People that have came before me. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect. I love my father. He looks just like me. Or I look just like him. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen what they've done to my father. And I know if I go down that path, that's exactly how I'm gonna look. And he's a decent looking man, but to be retired and had worked 25 plus years. Nah, man, I get 70 on up. I want to step out like, what up? I don't want to skip a beat. And that's real shit. And I shouldn't have to. That's real shit, man. Gotta really think about that shit, man. Do you really want for the rest of your life to go to work just to pay bills, to make someone else rich than they were before? Wealthier. Gotta live your life, man. You definitely have to make decisions. And after this, I'm done. You gotta take a risk. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what life is all about, taking risks. I mean, Straight up. Don't be scared. Focus on you. This is your life journey. This is about you. Fuck everybody else. That's real shit. So, I wish you the best in your journey. I'm out.